Here we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Tis
Hi.
the Season to Glow. I'm Ginger Brown, and I'm here with my friend Allie.
Hi,
Um,
guys.
I live in Northern Virginia. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York, and Allie and I met at a Norwex conference. She was wearing a Buffalo Bills outfit, and I was like, I need to be friends with that girl. Right? So, Allie, why
That's
don't you
right.
tell us a little bit about yourself?
Excuse me. I am getting over a cold, so I apologize in advance about the coughing. But my name's Allie Gala. I live in Rochester, New York, in one of the suburbs here, and I've been with Norwex this month. Actually, you guys, it might be my Norwex anniversary today. I need to look
Today?
really quick. I
Gosh.
need to look. I can never remember the exact day. Anyway, it's 7 years any day now. And oh, it passed already. The seventh. I was like, it's either the seventh or the 17th or the eighth. Okay. Anyway, um, and I've got three little kids. A few of you know me if you're watching the replay, and I invited you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Um, we share the skincare a lot, Ginger and I together, because we like, first of all, having like someone to do it with. And also, we both just really love our skincare. We have both kind of have a different journey with skincare that we might talk about a little bit, but like I've always really, not always, but for the last several years, 10, 15 years, I've loved skincare and I've jumped from thing to thing. And finally, I
Looking
found
for
something that's
closed
just,
captioning here.
Oh, you want
that's
me to
just
get it on there?
easy.
Sorry.
No, no.
Hi, Marianne. I hear you. I see that you're here. Thank you for being here. But anyway, I love that it's effective and it's safe. So excited to share with you guys today. We're gonna
Uh,
do something like a little different, right, Ginger? Like, um, kind of. I mean, we're gonna still talk about the products, but we're gonna focus more on like what are the
issues.
problems that people struggle with, right? And then what products would help those specific problems.
Yeah, and I like doing this with you because, well, you're like what, 12 years younger than me. We both have three kids. There's a lot of similarities, both from upstate New York. We're blonde, we're Norwex ladies, whatever. But Ellie is, I don't know, 12 years younger than me. Um, and we're at different phases in life, but still have different, I guess, stressors, but the commonality is that we do love this skincare and we love, um, well, different things about Norwex. We'll get into that. But um, unlike Allie, was not really into skincare ever. I like, moisturize. I cleansed my face usually with a bar of soap that rhymes with love and um, moisturized with like the Rite Aid version of Boil of a Belay or whatever. Like that was it. I didn't really care what was happening, but um since I became a Norwex lady and like I've been much more concerned with, the chemicals I'm using to clean, obviously, but then I became aware of like how it's affecting my skin and my health, and then the potential effects and how good it is for us. So that's how I got into this. What
Well,
do you think?
Ginger, would you mind sharing just like you don't have to go into the whole thing, but also for those that don't know you, kind of your
Oh,
background with your
sure.
health?
Yeah, so I had thyroid cancer 7, 8 years ago. Before that, I was a little bit of like a hippy dippy mom. Patty's raising her hand. Okay, we've got the same scar probably. Um, when I had babies, I became a little bit more aware of like, I remember washing the bathtub with the scrubbing bubbles thing and then putting my kid in it and thinking, oh, this can't be good. So I started paying attention before I was diagnosed with cancer, but once I was diagnosed with cancer, made me more aware of things I was using in my house and slathering all over my body, feeding our family, just at how things are affecting, our health. And the truth is that I really did not know this before. I just assumed that everything was safe if it was available to buy. Um, but in the last 50 or so years, there have been over 80,000 chemicals introduced, and less than 300 of them have been tested for their effects on our health. In Europe, they've banned over 1,700 ingredients from use, especially in personal care products. In the United States, there's only been 11 things banned. So I don't like the idea of being a guinea pig. I don't want to get another kind of cancer. Um, Norwex has a list of over 2,700 ingredients that we'll never use. And that makes me feel really good about this product line. And I don't have to stand in the aisle of Target, like researching ingredients and trying to figure out if it's safe or not. So, okay, so let's get into it. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so that was really good, by the way. You're good at that.
Oh, thanks. Um,
Okay.
just one thing I forgot to mention was that
Mhm.
this is kind of a new thing for Norwex, this relationship with Environmental Working Group, but it's a third party nonprofit organization that they have an app that you can go in the aisle of Target and like look up a product and it'll give a rating. But we recently have, I don't want to say partnered with them, but kind of made an agreement or alliance or something, but they've been doing third-party testing on our products, and they have a very small list of EWG certified products, and most of our skincare products are now EWG certified. So it's like a very stringent list and qualifications to become certified, and most of our skincare products are. So that's just another verification that our stuff is safe. So anyway, okay.
It's like an easy button, right? Like if you are conscious of what you're putting on and in your body, or you want to be, it's just Norwex is a great solution. And a lot of you are here, are consultants and have access to the 35% discount
Mhm.
already. So like why not, you know? So
Yes.
okay, let's go. Let's do this.
Okay.
We're gonna get right into some common skin concerns, things that you have either experienced yourself or you've heard other people have experience with. And if you are a consultant and you are thinking like, huh, I could probably share some of this, like there's a lot of opportunities where you could just, instead of doing this yourself, if you're not ready for what Ginger and I are doing, you can just bring a friend with you to watch with you in the future. So let's start with blemishes or like,
Sorry. Set the timer, but it's driving me crazy already. Keep going.
oh,
Sorry. I saw.
blemishes or congested skin. So like
Okay.
skin that just feels like it's clogged, the pores are clogged, oftentimes showing up with pimples, blemishes. Like as an adult grown woman, like I still at
Mhm.
times have acne and pimples. And they're way less frequent now, but I know that adults struggle with acne, but specifically like I'm thinking about like your kids, Ginger, like preteens,
Yeah.
teens, tweens even. Um, kids in college, things like that. Um, what can we do for blemishes? What does Norwex have to offer us?
Well, I mean, there's different levels of blemishes, right? But the
Sure.
first step should be, try something that's safe and easy and accessible. And what we have with our microfiber should be the first step, like hands down. So we've got body cloths. You guys probably know about body cloths. This is the lyocell one that's most like a cotton washcloth, but um, I tend to wash my face with a microfiber cloth in the morning. And then at night, I like to use our cleansing facial powder. Um, this stuff is, I feel like it's kind of like if you think about cleaning paste, like an Enviro cloth to clean your counter, but once in a while you need to do a deep clean and you need some like elbow grease. You put the cleaning paste on to get the stuff, like greasy stuff off your, I don't know, glass
Yeah.
oven door or whatever. Like most of the time this is enough, but sometimes you need a deep clean. So I'm doing this. This is definitely safe enough to use multiple times a day, but I'm using it more of like a deep clean at night, like when I've been exposed all day to toxins in the air, my face has makeup on, you know, dirt, oil, things like that from the environment. So I'm doing this in the morning and then this at night. Allie, you do this more often, don't you?
I do because I work out like now, right now, pretty consistently, and I sweat a lot at the gym. Like I'm doing some
Yeah.
pretty intense workouts, so I really feel like I need that typically after the gym. Granted, sometimes the body cloth is fine enough, but
Mhm.
if I'm gonna jump in the shower, which I do most days, I will just jump a little in my palm before I get in the shower, and then I can just wash my face, and then I always go to my underarms next um,
I love
with
that.
the cleansing powder. I think it works really well. And I like that it's gonna like balance your good and bad bacteria. Ginger's using the makeup removal pads too. It's just another piece of our microfiber that we have. Like there's a lot of different options here, you guys. So you want to pick what works for you. Can you drop in the chat if you have access to the chat? Are you using a body cloth or some sort of microfiber on your face right now? Yes or no? Um, the other thing I wanted to mention about that cleansing powder, Ginger, is
Yeah.
how it can help your pores. So
Oh
with
yeah.
blemishes, congested skin, oftentimes people, not always, often I would say though, the pores are open wide. They're like, like I think about on my nose, sometimes my pores on my nose look kind of large. And that cleansing powder can help to alleviate that and like tighten your pores back up over time, which is a really, really awesome feature.
Gonna do this since I'm standing here. I'd like to get ready for bed. So the cool thing about this cleansing powder is that there's no water in this. It's just a powder. So you need your hands to be wet with warm water, not hot. Hot can really dry out your skin. Um, so I'm just gonna open the top like that. My left hand is wet. I'm not getting it super close to the camera because I'm gonna drip on my notes, but I'm gonna pour a little bit in, and I'm really stingy with this stuff. I don't know, Allie, do you use more than that?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I do like having extra like for some of my body
Okay.
parts.
So, and then you just, take your wet hands, and once the water is added to the powder, it creates a really nice lather. I don't know if you can see that. Can you guys see that?
It's
Um,
so nice. Can I give a little tip on that? Like, if you have sensitive skin, what I like, actually, I'm going to take that back. Regardless of who you are, I like what you're doing to do that and then put a little more water in my hands and go again and
okay.
almost in levels. And it just sort of like, I
I
don't
like
know.
to leave it on for like a hot second just to like
Yeah.
let it work. I feel like the I saw somewhere where it's kind of like if you like picture your pore like a hole in the ground, and this facial cleansing powder kind of goes in and like scoops out the dirt and bacteria that are like trapped in there. So that's why I like to leave it on just to give it a little time to activate or what. I don't know what the word is, but okay, let
I
me
mean, it makes
I'll be right
sense.
back.
I have seen an amazing before and after of one particular person who had like an almost like an impacted blackhead
Yeah.
somewhere. I can't remember. It was somewhere around her eye or upper face. And the blackhead was so large. And over time, she was using it, and you just see it like almost completely disappear from that. Exactly what you just said. Okay, we need to
We
keep
have
it
to keep
going,
going.
keep it moving. But
Yep.
love both of those options for
Oh,
blemishes
just one
and those
other
sorts.
thing. I don't know if you guys can see these cute little gift bags back here, but we've
Oh my
got
gosh.
3 gift bags ready to give away tonight for anybody that wants to invite some friends to one of these Zoom parties. They go really fast, so if you want one, message us. But just a spoiler alert, there is some microfiber in there that will be mailed to you if you decide you want to host a little Norwex skincare demo with us. Okay. Keep going. Let's go. Let's go. What's next?
Awesome. Okay, next problem is dull or uneven skin tone.
Okay.
Um, Actually, I'm gonna just say really quickly that that cleansing facial powder that can help even out your skin tone over time as well. We just kind of went through what Ginger just used, so we don't need to talk about that. But the other product
Hmm.
is this little capsule, you guys. These are so fun. If you haven't seen our vitamin C capsules yet, they come in these beautiful glass jars, which, by the way, most of our products have refills. Okay. So you buy these glass jars. Well, it comes with it, right? The glass jar is given to you. But then you don't have to buy the glass, and your price is going to drop by $10 when you buy your refills. So anyway, this comes with 30 capsules of vitamin C. This is a morning product. I
Mhm.
know it's not morning. I'm gonna put it on just so you guys can see. I really love this stuff in my face. I washed it 20 minutes, 25 minutes ago now, and I desperately need moisture. So I'm gonna put it on. So all you do is you pop the little top off, okay? Now, it's very easy the first time you do this to squeeze the bottom, and this is a super thin serum, so it will squeeze right out. Like, okay, it's hard to see, but it's thin, right?
Yep,
It's dripping
I
there.
can see
But
it.
what I usually do is I usually just squeeze it directly onto my face, kind of like that. I even squeeze whatever's left over in the top. Sometimes you can do it right in your hand. And then it's so light and moisturizing. But what does vitamin C do? What's the point here? We said that this is for dull or uneven skin tone. If your skin feels dull, you need something to brighten. That is what vitamin C does. It also is going to help even your skin tone. Honestly, my skin tone, that was one of my biggest problems was redness and uneven tone. And my skin has improved so much in both of those areas. This is one reason.
Hmm. The other thing is the exfoliation. Like when you're
Oh,
using microfiber, like the washcloths, in a routine, daily routine or weekly or whatever, that is a super gentle way to exfoliate, but that helps remove old dead skin that makes things uneven. So that's another easy way to help even the skin tone. We do have an exfoliating facial mitt, which I don't think I have handy. But that's like
she
a
just
little
said
bit
that that's
more.
what she used.
Yeah, oh yeah, somebody said that. I try to do that weekly. I'm really a slacker about it, but that is a much more exfoliating texture that removes the dead skin. So anyway, that's another way of evening the skin tone.
A little tip with that. If you have one of those mitts, whether it be the facial exfoliating mitt or the body scrub mitt, if you are someone that tends to get razor burn and you shave under your arms or anywhere else on your body where you get razor burn, you can exfoliate with that facial mitt prior to shaving, and it will help alleviate your
Hmm, that's a
um
good tip.
what's it
I
called?
Your razor
It's too
burn.
late. Razor burn.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
There was
moving
one
on.
other thing I wanted to say, but let's keep it moving here.
Okay.
Um, the facial cleansing powder, what I was gonna say, also exfoliates. Okay, what's the next problem that we want to talk about? This is a big one,
Um,
I think, for people.
this is a huge one. Fine lines and loss of
Mhm.
firmness.
Okay,
Okay.
loss of firmness.
These are natural, effects. This is what's supposed to happen.
This
But
is
we
life.
all want to look like our younger self, right?
Yeah.
Um, Aging is part of life. Dehydration is also a cause. Kids are a big cause. Um, and oxidative stress. So that's like stress from electrons and there's like a whole scientific thing about that from pollutants and all the things. But
Basically just like living
yeah,
in
and
our world, right?
we do have a couple of options that help combat these problems.
Mhm.
You can use one, you can combine things. Sorry, I don't know if you guys heard that beep, but I don't know how to mute it. Okay, so let's talk about the first thing because my face is feeling like ready for something since I just washed it. Um, okay, we have a couple serums, and in our skincare process, we like to cleanse our face and then we like to treat issues like fine lines, wrinkles, loss of elasticity. So the first thing that I'm going to reach for is my rejuvenating serum and my bakuchiol serum. I tend to do one or the other. I don't really stack them often because I'm lazy and I don't want to spend the time most of the time. I'm tired at night. I don't want to do this like tons of steps. If I did, I would put on the bakuchiol first and then the rejuvenating serum. So I'm going to do the bakuchiol. Allie, I don't know if you were going to do it, but
Yeah,
this is
I'm
similar.
gonna do actually the rejuvenating serum just because I'm here. We've got it. Again,
Okay.
I won't always use two serums at once, but
Yeah, most of the
why
time
not?
I'm using one. It's probably more effective to be consistent with, using
Yeah.
them daily and then
Sure.
the effects are better. But like I said, I'm just
Tell
like,
us what tell us what the bakuchiol serum is really
okay, the
great for.
bakuchiol, you can see it looks like the vitamin C serum, but it's navy blue instead of orange. Um, I like to think of it like it's at nighttime versus the sun, which is lighter at day. Like anyway, bakuchiol is a plant-based alternative for retinol, so it's similar effects to the retinol, but it's much safer. And for those people with sensitive skin that can't use retinol, this is a great option. This really fills in those fine lines and wrinkles, and helps firm the skin. I mean, that's basically it. Same thing, you twist it off, and then I go right into my forehead is mostly where my fine lines are. I try to get near my crow's feet, and I'm trying to press it in. I don't know if you guys can tell instead of just rubbing. Um, okay, okay, then at the end, I just kind of, this is a thicker formula than the vitamin C serum.
Yeah.
And then
It's almost like a lotion, right? Like it's still
gel, like,
lighter than a lotion,
yeah.
but it's not a thin serum.
Yep, much thicker. And then I
Yeah.
usually try to give it a minute since we're trying to condense this demo. I might not
Yes.
wait, keep going, but yeah, and just try to press it in and then let your skin absorb it, right?
Awesome.
Okay, and then like I said, normally wouldn't layer it, but you could put the rejuvenating serum on. This really helps boost elasticity. So if you're looking for
It's
that like buoyancy,
it's really going to help with fine lines too, in my opinion. Which if it's boosting elasticity, it makes sense that it would, right?
yep.
Okay. So what else? Because also loss of firmness,
Uh,
major area is right around our eyes, you guys, right? We don't have nearly as many oil glands around our eyes, which is why we tend to get wrinkles around our eyes first. And that sort of crepey type of skin pops up earlier than we think it should. And then it's there and it seems to not go away. But we have an amazing eye cream that helps combat those fine lines that happen around your eyes and that it really, really moisturizes that area. Ginger's got it right there. She's putting it on her ring finger so
yeah.
beautifully. Little tiny.
And I really don't even dispense a whole pump. I do like a half a
No.
pump because it's a lot and
Yes.
I don't need that much. Um,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty stingy. I think I mentioned that. But then I put it on both ring fingers. The ring finger is the weakest finger, so you want to be really careful with the skin around your eyes, because it's super thin and you don't want to pull it and create more wrinkles. So with all of this stuff, you want to be dabbing and pushing instead of pulling. You also
Yeah.
want to be going up against gravity because I think that's helpful instead of pulling it down. So I'm
It's
going,
something to get used to, right? Like you
it
want to just
is.
rub it all in and
Yeah.
but like pressing and just trying to be gentle. It's your skin will absorb it. That's another thing about these products is they absorb so nicely into your skin, right?
Yep. We are getting close, Ellie. We got to keep going. The
Okay.
eye cream is safe for all the way around your eyes. Most eye creams are not safe. They're safe for down here, but not up here. Ours is completely safe. So just note that. Um,
Yes.
okay. My lips feel
Okay. Other things, um, the illuminating oil also for loss of firmness. I mean, the illuminating
yeah.
oil is great for so many things, guys, but um, mine's almost gone.
Need a new one.
I love the illuminating oil. I actually usually put this on last, so I'm not going to put it on right now,
Yeah, we'll
but
get to
it is,
that.
yeah,
Okay, but it is also another key component to help combat the fine lines. Okay, I think that the next issue we wanted to talk about was dryness, dehydrated skin.
dryness.
Yeah.
I suffer from dry skin, especially living in New York. I think
Well, the
it's
minute the
kind of
heat goes
common.
on, everyone can feel it. I mean, I feel it in
Oh,
my hands more
right.
than my face because I'm hydrating my face much better. But
Yes.
just a key non-Norwex tip, just make sure you're drinking a lot of water because it helps hydrate your skin.
Yeah.
It's an easy one. But
Yes.
okay, so the
Let's
environment.
talk about our moisturizers because we've got
Okay.
a couple good ones. I'm gonna put
The eye
this.
cream is the first step in moisturizing around your eyes. We have the hydrating moisturizer, which is great for day or night. And you guys, in case you haven't seen how these bottles work, this is a glass forever bottle. it unscrews, and when this vacuum pump, like it goes up from the bottom and empties, when this is empty, you order the refill, it's $10 cheaper. This is recyclable, this plastic insert, and then you put a new one on and you keep the same bottle. So how cool is that?
Show
Okay,
them
so
how.
this is our hydrating moisturizer. It's great for daytime or nighttime, both. It is a lightweight gel formula. I'll put a little bit of my finger. I'm going to use the other one tonight, but this
Yeah.
is really lovely. It's just
It
gentle and
is.
soft.
If you are new to skincare, I would say that that's a really great starting point. The hydrating moisturizer.
Mhm.
It's also a great gift. Like it's just a really like simple moisturizer. It's light and it doesn't feel heavy on. It absorbs
It's
quickly.
luxurious, but it's safe and fragrance free. Um, we didn't talk about like special ingredients that are in any of our things, but there's so many good things in here. Nordic antioxidants that go along with our whole Norwegian heritage. But they really fight all the um, pollutants and everything that we're exposed to, and they really help moisturize. So I love this one. I use this during the day. And then, do you want to say anything else about it, or should I show the night
I
cream?
just wanted to show, I wanted to pull out like a refill. This is not the hydrating moisturizer. This is the eye cream refill, but this is how it comes. So like what she was just describing, it just
Mhm.
literally is just the recyclable piece. So okay. So yeah, I think that's great with the moisturizer. So then she said that she usually uses that during the day, which is
Mhm.
what I do too. And then
Great.
we also have the night cream. So actually I do not use the night cream every night. Um, I
You
just
don't?
no, I don't. I
I
don't know
do.
why though. I just love the moisturizer that we just talked about. I love this too,
Um,
but the moisturizer just feels light on.
I guess like in the summer when I'm not as dry, I'm and like when I travel, I just bring the hydrating moisturizer, but in the winter and this is a thicker formula. It's
Yes, yeah.
detoxing. Um, there's some sort of like mushroom blend in here that helps detox your skin, and the dispenser is pretty cool. There's also a refill for this one. Um,
Yeah. I'm
but
putting it on tonight because my skin feels extremely dry right now.
uh, okay, I love this one.
This feels like
Um,
creamy when it goes on, and when you wake up in the morning, your face will feel softer, in my opinion. Now, because it has those detoxing mushrooms, I have noticed sometimes, don't get freaked out by this is a good thing, especially when I first started using it. I did have a couple like minor little things pop up. It was like my skin was trying to get rid of
hmm,
the junk that was buried, and
wrapped.
I noticed it happened when I used this. Um, it was nothing crazy, but I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, that's the detoxifying night
Night cream.
cream. No,
Yeah.
hydrating night cream, but it does have detoxing properties. Okay,
Rita
if
says
your
she
skin is
uses the
really
night
dry.
cream on your eczema on your neck twice a day. That's great. That's really good idea because my daughter has terrible eczema and I have not thought of that idea. So thank you for that. Um,
That
our
is a
the
good one.
last step or piece of hydrating is our illuminating oil, which we all call the liquid gold. It's just divine. It is the
Love
only
it.
one product out of all of these products we've talked about that has a scent, and that is from essential oils because there's 15 essential oils in here. An analogy I heard about the illuminating oil is I love this because if you think about your skin like a patchwork quilt, and over time, with age and all the stressors and pollutants, the stitching starts to come apart. And all of the oils that are in here help sew your skin back together. I just think that's a really nice visual to help you think about what the oils are doing, besides healing and, moisturizing and everything. So, okay, Allie, did you put
Yeah,
on?
so
Yeah.
Marianne is saying that she mixes it with the moisturizer. A lot of
Oh,
people do that. So you put the moisturizer in your palm, add a drop or two of the oil, and put it
that's
all on together. That's another great option.
mhm.
You can use it on your nails. If I am like gonna do my hair, maybe straighten it or curl it. I have very frizzy hair. Just after I put it on my face, if I just run my fingers through my hair, it takes the frizz right away.
Mhm.
Also going back to the razor burn thing, after you shave, you guys, I've been getting plummeted with these ads about exfoliating creams and then oils for razor burn. It's probably because I've been talking about it in my lives.
It's
But
listening.
use the exfoliating mitt before you shave and use this afterward. You will not have razor burn. Okay.
Do you guys see what I'm
Um,
doing with my hands? You can use a jade roller, you can get different sort of tools, or you can use your fingers. But after I put on the oil, I'm doing some face fitness, which we like to call it, but just trying to like move the skin. If you do this as like a daily habit, you're kind of fighting the gravity and the way that your skin is starting to, collapse. So I'm just fighting it, and it works.
collapse.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to make sure that we mention is people that struggle with different problems within their skin. If the ingredients in the products they are using are full of like artificial fragrance or like parabens and which hide in fragrance, there's a lot of ingredients that are just inflaming our skin, right? So like redness, back to the blemishes, things
Hmm.
of that nature. Like sometimes it's simply just the products and your skin is like begging for something different. So that's just, I just
Yeah.
wanted to say that. Okay. Do you think we're good on that? Because the sensitive and reactive skin, we did talk about
Yeah.
those products. I could speak to that really quickly
Sure.
without necessarily talking about the products. A couple of things. Um, if you have sensitive skin, typically it might not be in your best interest to try the new products all at once. You
Oh, yeah.
might ease in, right? And try one for a few days and see how your skin reacts to it. Another tip, if you're using the body cloth, or if you have friends that have told you, like, oh, my face almost got a little red after the body cloth. You need to use it if you have sensitive skin quite wet. The cloth needs to have a lot of water in it. Otherwise, if it's too dry and you have sensitive skin, it's going to tear that patchwork up that Ginger was talking about, and it'll give you that redness. Like if my cloth is too damp or too dry, I will get redness on my skin after.
Yeah.
And then the last tip for sensitive skin is, and Ginger did mention this, is like the water being too hot. The water's too hot, your pores open up wide, and then you just have a higher chance of reacting to whatever you're putting on your skin, especially before it is used to it. So oftentimes when you have sensitive skin, you put something on and you're like, oh, this doesn't work. Just be mindful that, like, did you take the right steps and precautions? So
Yeah, I like that. Thank you for adding all that.
yeah.
Okay, so we just want to touch, we are over our 30 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging in. If you have to hop off, go ahead. But I think we wanted to just touch on what's on sale, and maybe like talk about the Black Friday stuff just real quick,
Yes,
right?
and we have a prize, at
Oh, we
least
have a
one
prize.
prize to give
Right, we should do
away.
a prize. Um,
And yeah.
prize
So
for
if you want to hop off, that's totally fine. But we do have some really cool things we're going to talk about quickly for the last, like, what, 10 minutes or so?
yeah, less. We gotta go.
Mhm.
Okay, but the first thing that is on sale is the complete set, and this is 40% off. It is most of the stuff that we showed tonight. Let's see, it's the cleanser, it's the rejuvenating serum, the eye cream, the illuminating oil, the hydrating moisturizer, and the sunscreen. We forgot to talk about the sunscreen.
My
That's like
gosh.
a
Well,
major step. If you're gonna use one thing, you guys, on your face, the sunscreen is it.
so true.
So,
It's so true. A
are
really simple, like, frugal person, I would say body cloth, hydrating moisturizer, sunscreen.
yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
Great routine, you know?
Um, but
But this being 40% off right now, you guys, and it comes with the body cloth. So also a lot of you guys are consultants. So
yeah,
when you get you still get your discount. So you're gonna get this 40% off plus an additional 35% off. This is typically like a $320.
I think it's 300 something. But yeah, I don't even know the price, but 35% off of the 40%. So you're saving, it's just a great deal. So if this is like your intro, go for that. If you do want to scale back and try just a couple products, there's an essentials kit, which is um, the cleansing facial powder, the eye cream, and the moisturizer. Is that right? I forget. These are, I think it's 30% off for this set, for the essentials set.
Really quick, I do have the prices. So
Oh,
this
good.
is 320 typically.
Okay.
And then on sale, the 40% off is 192. So that's for all customers. It looks like I froze. That's for
Okay.
everybody. 192 for this full thing. That's an amazing deal for high quality skincare. But because if you are a consultant or if you are interested in opening an account, we can talk to you about that. This is 124.
Oh my
Guys,
gosh.
do you have any like women in your life that you need to buy Christmas gifts for in their 20s, 30s, 40s? I'm
Yeah.
telling you that $124 for I mean, that's an amazing deal. Okay,
Okay.
so good. We also though, like you were just saying, there is the smaller with the three products. I just want to make sure. I was looking, so
Oh,
I
make sure
I
that I've
barely.
said what they are, the right things.
No, I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that this is like the Big Daddy package, and then there is the
Big
more of
Daddy.
a mini kit, which is still an amazing set, right?
Uh-huh.
And the deal is still great. It's 30% off, and let's see,
It's a 138 retail, so minus the 30%.
104. It goes
Okay.
down to 104, but then again, I think it bumps down to like 60 or $70 for a
Yeah.
consultant.
Um,
Uh,
and then again, if you want just, you can buy each piece individually too. They're all
of
for
course.
sale. And then what the big deal is, once you decide what you like and what your routine is going to be, when you go to reorder the refills, you put those on autosave and you save an extra 10% and they're $10 cheaper. When you bundle stuff together and your cart is 150, then shipping is free. So it's such a no-brainer once you figure out what your routine is going to be. And of course, we're here to help you decide what you want to try and what you will use based on what your issues are and what your routine, what you want it to look like. So,
Yes.
um, okay, Allie. You guys,
Okay.
again, we've got these bags. So we've got three of them here with some samples and some microfiber to help get your skin glowing. So let us know if you want to invite some friends to the next demo. So, do we want to talk about any other holiday stuff? Do you guys have any
I
questions?
would say just tune in. Like there's some amazing new holiday products, super fun themed, like Ginger's holding there. We're not
Yeah,
going to go into all of those. But
can't.
then there's also the brand new Black Friday deals that came out today. So maybe just tune in to where Ginger and I post like in our Facebook groups, our team pages if you're on our teams and keep
Um,
an eye out and your communications from Norwex, whether you're a customer or consultant, they send out all of that stuff too. And there's some really good things on sale. Um,
I had
and
two other things. You guys, as a thank you tonight, if you are, one of our customers, we are offering free shipping for orders over 150. So take advantage of that. Let us know. And we have another event tomorrow night with our bigger team. We're doing like a holiday, get your home ready for the holidays with it's another Zoom and then it's like a couple days in a different Facebook group. So if you're interested in learning more about holidays and how to use your Norwex. And we're talking about how to, embrace the holiday season with this hygge, which is a Norwegian and Danish term for being cozy and simple and embracing how they get through their cold winter, but they actually look forward to it. So we're trying to weave that into some of our holiday prep. Anyway, so there's this great event. If you're interested, we can share that info too. But
I
thank you.
did just drop the Facebook group in the chat. So this is for consultants and customers. So no matter if you're here, you're invited to it. Feel free to jump in. We do events like this all the time in there. So if you want to just if you're somebody that likes to learn, like I love being in the different groups and like learning about different things.
Mhm.
That is for you. We mentioned a couple of times about the consultant pricing. You also get 35% commission. So if you have any interest at all in being a consultant, please don't hesitate to ask the person that invited you here, like what that looks like. There are some very low risk or risk-free options for getting started. Or maybe you're a consultant that like you're like, oh, maybe I do want to make some income here for the next couple of months around the holidays, and you are a consultant. Make sure you reach out to your upline about that too.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us
no, we
tonight.
gotta pick a
Oh,
winner.
oh gosh, yeah. Okay. We are gonna do a winner and we're sending you a deep hydration biocellulose mask. These are an amazing treat. You can do a spa night at home in your own bathroom. And we're gonna pick somebody that's been watching live, right?
Yeah,
All right,
let's
Allie.
do two. I'm gonna give one away as well.
Okay, pick a winner. Pick a winner.
Okay,
Go through,
I
scroll through and
pick what?
like,
Scroll.
yeah, scroll through the comments and stuff.
Oh, okay, here we go. Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
I picked Erica Morgan.
All right.
Who do you
Congrats,
pick?
Erica.
You pick a winner as well.
Okay.
Congrats, Erica.
Rita. Rita.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. Look for your happy mail. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Pick
And
someone else.
yeah. What? Pick someone else? I'm missing the comments.
I think it's because she's a consultant. You can win too. Rita, you win.
We
You
have
won fair and
some,
square.
so I would rather someone else get to enjoy it. So,
Okay. Oh, that's so sweet. All right.
thank you.
Pick someone else. Thank you, Rita.
Okay.
Pick someone else.
Tracy, you're up. Yay! Okay. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Tracy. Okay, guys, I hope we see you tomorrow night on our Hygge get ready for the holidays thing that
Yes.
we're doing. It'll be so
You'll
fun.
hear from us if you were here. If you're watching the replay, thank you for that. If you are a consultant and you want to send this replay to someone, let your upline know and we can do that too. This is going to be recorded. So, all right, guys. Cool. Good stuff.
Night,
Have a good
everybody.
night, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.